Download it from the app stores.
Will BIP 100 successfully activate in September?
Definitely not. The Predix odds are at 7% for activation right now.
Predix, helping separate slop from signal, the official prediction market of Maxi Madness.
Why did all your friends start looking like Greek gods all of a sudden?
Oh, they all started using Zeus Wallet.
Why don't you use Zeus Wallet?
Zeus Wallet, for those who don't want to embarrass their wives at the Bitcoin meetup.
It's the Maxi Madness Recap, sponsored by Predix.
Fans at the sold-out Little Caesars Arena in Detroit chanting "Aaron is hot," cheering, of course, for Erin Red Wing during her blowout matchup against Ben Justman. Welcome to the Maxi Madness Recap. I'm your host, Timmy Tether. Round 2 is another day packed full of drama and even more surprises. The two biggest shockers were undoubtedly Michael Saylor and Lyn Alden. The 2-1 seeds who many expected to reach the championship this year are out before even making it to the Sweet 16. Michael Saylor was defeated by 8th seed Uncle Rockstar Dev, while Lyn Alden was taken down by another 8th seed Efrat Fenigson, both of whom are making their first Maxi Madness tournament appearances. The other big surprise happening in the PodConf region, where Odell was humbled by Cinderella pleb Tim B. But over the weekend, Bugle News investigative journalist Rod Palmer discovered that Tim B is short for Timothy Bitcoins. After a tip led him to unearth Tim B's birth certificate, revealing he is the younger brother to Joey and Teddy Bitcoins, we broke the news this weekend, which is all but guaranteed to cause many people to crash out. Now let's see the rest of the results from round 2. In the Node region, another 8 seed Rob Hamilton takes down top seed Luke Jr. in another Maxi Madness surprise. Giacomo Zucco easily defeated Motorist. NVK breezes past Peter Todd, and Adam Back dominated Shinobi. In the Pioneer region, as we already covered, Rockstar Dev defeated Michael Saylor. Casey Rodarmore sails past Brad Mills. Nifty took down BTC Sessions. Finally, Samson Moe wins a nail-biter, defeating 2 seed Jack Dorsey. Moving to PodConf, where Yellow defeated Marty Bent in a great matchup. Danny Knowles doesn't break a sweat in his victory of Mr. Hodl. Larry Leopard moves on to the Sweet 16 with a convincing victory over Gia Money. And Odell is humbled by Timothy Bitcoins. Finally, in the hot region, Lyn Alden is, of course, out of Maxi Madness. Justine Harper sends Isabel Fox and Duke packing. Isabel's Telegram got hacked during Maxi Madness, so she was not able to send her matchup to Simps in the group chat, which may have cost her. Chris Sedor is the last man standing in the region after defeating Walker. And finally, Erin Red Wing dominates Ben Justman in a surprise performance, impressing many fans. The Sweet 16 matchups are currently underway. The winners of today's matchups move on to the Elite 8, where the champions of their respected regions will be decided and move on and become competitors in the prestigious Maxi Madness Final Four. There are currently 3 prediction markets going on predicts for the winner of the Maxi Madness tournament on X. Erin Red Wing has the best chances headed into Sweet 16 action at 29%. Adam Back has a 27% chance, and Timothy Bitcoin's chances have faded since last week, now at just 25%. Think the prediction markets are wrong? That's a good opportunity to make some money. Head on over to Predix at beta.predix, spelled PREDYX.com. You don't need a photo ID or a VPN. All you need is a Lightning wallet. Trade your predictions on Predix or create your own markets with the help of Predix AI Assist. That's it for the recap of round 2. Head on over to Bugle News on X and Nostr to vote for your choices in the Sweet 16.
It's the Maxi Madness Recap, sponsored by Predix.
The Maxi Madness Nostr Recap is sponsored by Predix, the best Bitcoin native prediction market, and by Zeus Wallet, the official wallet of Maxi Madness. Don't embarrass your wife at the meetup, use Zeus Wallet. And by Revolution Rocks, the premier Bitcoin music festival happening in Belgrade, Serbia on June 19th and 20th.
Hey folks, Buster Cherry here to bring you the Nostr Maxi Madness Recap. This event has been a truly novel experience, as it is the first time that Maxi Madness has come to Nostr, and as a result, it has broken the brains of many of the users who have been living under a rock and were previously unaware of its existence. Many never thought that Nostr clients would have good enough UX to support a tournament of this scale, and while it still feels like you're on the frontier, for the most part, it has been functional. Round 1 consisted of a matchup between 64 of Nostr's most passionate users and developers. It was started off by a music video featuring Noah Grumman, the lead singer of Stardust, singing the Maxi Madness theme song, Some wives wrote into the Bugle expressing that they were uncomfortable with their pleb husbands watching the video because they preferred that they only watch middle-aged men spewing macro slop. The contest consisted of a different voting mechanism in which users could vote for participants using Bitcoin. Votes could consist anywhere between 21 and 21,000 Satoshis, not bits, because people who denominate Bitcoin that way are retards. Round 1 consisted of Deep Pocket Bitcoin VC, Jack Dorsey seemingly defeating Reverend Huddle, a grassroots Noster favorite. A bug was later found in the voting machines, leading to the contest being overturned and Jack Dorsey being disqualified. What had happened in the last moments of the contest, someone had zapped in order to push Rev Hodel over the edge, but the poll workers accidentally missed it in their counts until election auditor Need Creations pointed it out after round 2, causing a playoff round, which we will talk about more later. Developer Justin Moon faced off against Chatty Dog Fishcake, with Justin rooting him to advance to the next round. Fan favorite Gigi faced off against Two Nester Mike, with voters remembering the 21 lessons they were taught and sending the masked author to the next round and Mike back home. Grumpy Coder Callie defeated Bitcoin veteran Average Gary, and Zapstream founder Kieran heftily beat open source hardware wallet developer NVK. Fiat GF defeated Fountain founder Oscar Mary. Damus creator JB55 lost to the bald-bearded villain Lop, and Primal CEO Miljan defeated Super Testnet. In the culture region, Odell defeated everyone's favorite pin salesman BTC Pins. Max Hillebrand defeated Lebanese Hodl. Noster meme favorite Corn DeLorean defeated the podfather Adam Curry. Noster pop star Ainsley Costello was defeated by TK. Pleb chain radio host Avi Burrow was defeated by the cowboy hipster Canadian artist Maddox. Pleb slop enthusiast Walker defeated Alan B. prolific memer Yellow, defeated podcaster Nunya Bidness. Another UX bug confused the poll workers again, thinking that American Huddle defeated flat earther Ben Werman. That was later reversed, with another playoff round having to happen Sunday night to determine the results. In the Sloppers regions, winemaker Ben Justman defeated Professor Cratter. Vibe Code evangelist Derek Ross defeated Neil Jacobs. Fake journalist Joe Nakamoto defeated vlogger Jimmy Song. Beefsteak curator Away Slice defeated the Daniel. Guy Swan stood tall over Svetsky. Funny talking podcaster Daniel Prince defeated Grumpy Pleb Mr. Huddle. Open Claw Psychosis victim Brad Mills defeated Pleb influencer Hodlanot, and BTC Sessions defeated Laser. In the hot region, underrated Doot shockingly defeated juggernaut Lynn Alden. Journalist Lola Leitz defeated podcaster Peter McCormick. Noah Grumman narrowly edged out Carla. McShane defeated democracy exporter Alex Gladstein. Forever, Laura prevailed against Caitlin Long. The man who never wears a shirt, Paul Keating, defeated infamous Grump Darth Coin. Jack Mallers advanced against CK, and Bitcoin podcaster Efret Fenigson, whose claim to fame was getting name-dropped by Tucker Carlson recently for talking shit about BB, defeated Bull Bitcoin founder Francis. The first round may have set a world record for most zaps in a day, as the Bugle polls racked up well over 700 zaps total. And this concludes the coverage of round 1. Moving on to round 2, the first matchup between Jack Dorsey and Justin Moon was ruled invalid because of the previous counting issues. Calais defeated Gigi. Fiat Jaff steamrolled Kieran. Miljan saved the day by knocking out Lop. Odell unbuttoned a few buttons on his shirt during RHR to convince the ladies to vote for him to defeat Max Hillebrand. TK shockingly dominated Corn DeLorean. Walker shotgunned a couple Miller Lights in celebration of his victory over Maddox. Ben Justman deployed some Creed slop to send Derek Ross packing. Away Slice made Joe Nakamoto look like the unimpressive man he is. Daniel Prince stood triumphant over Guy Swan. BTC Sessions flexed his AI muscles to move past Brad Mills. Even in defeat, Brad Mills still found a way to talk about his AI bots. Doot once again pulled off an upset to defeat Lola Leitz. Noah Grumman had a landslide victory over McShane. Paul Keating triumphed over Forever Laura. And Efrat Fenigson sent broccoli haircut CEO Jack Mallers packing, wrapping up round 2. Moving on to the Revolution won't have good UX playoff rounds. Rev Hodel got his shot at redemption as he completely eviscerated Justin Moon 31,025 sats to 1,284. The Midwestern Bitcoin meetup organizer is quickly becoming a fan favorite, as he is looking like he is writing the underdog story of the ages. Yellow had a redemption shot to stay in the tournament, but was beaten by Ben Werman. Now on to the Sweet 16 preview, and boy is competition getting tougher. Rev Hodel takes on Kale. Fiat Jaff clashes with Miljan. Odell crosses swords with TK. Walker faces Ben Wehrman. Ben Justman looks to stay alive against fierce competitor Away Slice in a battle between wine and steak. Daniel Prince faces off against BTC Sessions. Doot looks to continue to dominate the hot region as he faces off against newcomer and fierce metal star Noah Grumman. And finally, Paul Keating takes on Efrat Fenixon. Folks, my name is Buster Cherry, and I want to thank you for tuning into the Maxi Madness Noster review. Thank you to all the good folks at Primal for helping to make this happen.
How do I convince my husband to use Zeus Wallet? I want him to look like your husband.
I'm sorry, Susan. It seems like you married a pleb.
Zeus Wallet. For those who don't want to embarrass their wives at the Bitcoin meetup.
I think Lynn is going to win. She's got momentum and is super hot.
Yeah, definitely. Nothing stops this train.
I hope a woman wins this year. Yeah, I want to see someone like Lynn, Natalie, Isabella, or Halston win.
All my money is on Luke. He's saved Bitcoin 3 times.
If a paper Bitcoiner wins this, we're definitely going to see paper Bitcoin summer again. Sailor has this one locked. He has mastered Pleb Swap better than anyone else.
And the results are in. Shinobi has won this round.
No! God will hate you if you don't vote for Luke. You will go to hell if you look at Isabella's yoga pants.
Do you guys want to order anything else?
Can you get Teddy Bitcoins kicked out of Maxi Madness? I don't know why the Bugle put him in again this year.
Nope, but I can bring you another beer.
That's not fair. She cheated. I voted for him 6 times with all my NIM accounts. There's no way she could have beat him. I hate the Bugle.
It's okay to crash out. I know the stakes are high, but it's not okay to be a bad sport.